Hi, Rafael. I was born in Camden, New Jersey, and I was a Seventh Day Adventist. I grew up Seventh Day Adventist as a I don't want to say trouble youth. I was a pretty good guy, but I left the church, and I think I spent maybe a 10-year exodus about that, and God called me back. Believe it or not, God called me back to come to His fold in a club in New York City. And I came back to this club, came back to the church, and it was funny because after being gone for such a long time, I was kind of curious to see how church is like, what's different in church. And so when I went to church, there was only one old lady that said, "Hi, happy Sabbath." And this church was filled with maybe 150, 160 people. So I was really impressed that I don't belong in here. Like, no, they're not friendly here. I didn't want to come. But then God led in so many different ways that I became active in the church with young people, and God continued just to help me grow in ministry. And then I met my beautiful wife in the year 2004. She only lived only 15 minutes away, but we met 15 hours away in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and that was where I noticed her. And so we began a relationship of prayer, and it didn't take us more than a year, and then we were married. And we have two beautiful girls, Hadassah Morales and Adaya Morales. And it's just been a great experience how God has called us and has opened up doors. Then sometimes He closed them, but He just continues to direct us and lead us in our ministry.
My name is Gisela Morales, and I was raised in the Adventist church. Both my parents were Adventist, and I'm a second generation Adventist, and I've been in the church ever since I was little. I've always been active, doing all kinds of activities, being in Sabbath school, Pathfinders, Adventurers. No matter what the ministry was, I always wanted to be involved, and I've always enjoyed it. Ministry has always been a passion for me, and I knew that the Lord had plans for me. My mom always told me that she had a dream that she was going to marry a pastor, and she was happy when I told them my husband was going to be a pastor. That sure made her day. And I was actually excited too, because it was actually, I knew that I was going to be involved in ministry, but I didn't know at what capacity. So it was actually, it almost felt like an answered prayer, that the Lord told me, okay, this is where you're going to be, as you're going to be a pastor's wife. This is going to be your other step in ministry. So it has always been a joy. It has been an adventure, and every day is a blessing to be able to serve alongside Ralph as a pastor and Pastor Joy.
My passion to ministry, has to be with young people. I got back into Adventism because of the questions that were thrown at me from young people, and I really got excited. I loved working with Pathfinders. I loved working with the ministry we started in New Jersey called Root Awakenings, that it just was focused on young people. So when it comes to my passion, it has to be young people, it has to be the family, because I love the marriage and the family, just dealing with the moms, dads, their kids. I've just grown to know that you deal with you help mom and dad, you fortify where the kids call home and their connection with God.